Hello and welcome folks, I am Flatcap Callum and this is my Day 2 Cheltenham Festival 2022 staking plan video. Alright, so what we're going to do is we'll do a quick run through how today went, then we will go through tomorrow's bets. Okay, so if you are new to watching this, I'm just going to do a really quick rundown. This is a staking plan, so this is not me picking one horse in every race. This is not the usual channel I run on a daily basis, which is about high stakes, high risk, not always high stakes, £20 a day. High risk is what we normally do, and we will aim for long-term profit. Here for Cheltenham, we do an exclusive 4-night series. We've done episode 1, this is episode 2, there'll be 2 more to come. And this is a £50 a day staking plan. So you shouldn't find too many people knocking about on YouTube giving you this sort of advice and tips. So it might be for you, it might not be for you. I'm giving you a full plan of how to spend £50. So whether you are sat at home watching on TV, you're going to the races, it's really aimed at people who need a little bit more help, support and advice. But likewise, you know, hopefully we can make some profit along the way. So this is what I've got for you. If you do like it, it'd be brilliant if you could like the video to let me know or send me a comment. That's really helpful. And if you want to keep in touch and when the next videos go live, subscribing is always a helpful thing to do. All right, run through how it went today. It went today very well. I was really happy how it went. So we had £50 as our stake. All the prices were starting prices and it returned £74 today. So that is a 48% profit. So for the fact it's medium risk, so as I said, normally on the channel I do high risk and some days you don't get anything much and some days you win big. To get 48% profit from medium risk is a really good day. So we're trying to do 2 things here. We're trying to make a profit every day. We're trying to make a profit for the week. So £200 is what we're spending this week. We've got 74 of it back. So we're not in profit for the week, but we're in profit yesterday. Or today, depending on when you're watching the video. Okay, quick recap. So we had in the Supreme, we split the 2 favourites. Dice at Dynamo fell, Constitution Hill romped in, so we got a nice return there. SP'd in at 5-2, so we got 650 back there. In the Arkle, we had Edwardstone to win. Julie did win, so we get a nice return on that there. And then Gabanyaka was the one we took for a place. It was second, 25-1. So we had the forecast there. So I took a decision on this to not do any forecasts and not do any tricasts. It would have been a very nice forecast had we done it on the channel. So each way, Gabanyaka at 25-1, nice return there. So first and the faller in the first, and then first and second in the second. So a really cracking start we had. We then went into the Ultima. We had a 4-horse attack on there. We had Corach Rambler, the winner there, 10-1, and we had Our Power placed. So we had a really nice return there, a win and a place out of those 4, decent return. So we went 3 for 3. We went to race 4. We went to the Champion Hurdle. We said Honeysuckle was the one to win, but we weren't going to take it as a single. We'll do the horses to place. Honeysuckle won. We had it in our Trixie bet to come. So we were 4 for 4 winners, and then we also had Zanair and Epatante were second and third between him at 28-1 and 16-1. So we went 4 for 4 wins, and we had the first 3 in the Champion Hurdle and the first 2 in the Arkle, the winner of the Ultima and the winner of the Supreme. It all started very dreamy, and then it went a little bit awry in the Mayor's Hurdle. Tell Me Something Girl, Indefatigable were going really well. Indefatigable fell and brought down Tell Me Something Girl, and our day went a little bit wrong. Heaven Help us just finished out the places at a really decent price, but we got nothing back on the Mayor's Hurdle. We then went into the Boodles, which I said I didn't like to go with anything near the top of the market, so I went for 3 speculative prices. Bell X 1 placed, so we got a nice return on there. That was profit just for the bet on that race. And then the National Hunt Chase, it's a close run thing. I thought it was between the top 2, and rather than split the bet, I went for it with this one, and Run Wild Fred was only second, so no return on National Hunt Chase. But from a singles point of view, cracking day. We then had the Lucky 15, which all started brilliantly with Corach Rambler 1, and then we had Zanair Place, And then Indefatigable fell and Sea Sessions finished down the field. So we got a decent enough return. We got £10 back and a couple of pence from the Lucky 15. So we made a profit on the Lucky 15 as well. We then went into Trixieland and again started off brilliantly. Gabignaco placed at 25 to 1, but then the next two did not. And then the Win Trixie, the first two won, the third one didn't, so we got about £3 back. So it all went really, really well until sort of towards the end. And then the six-fold, between those six, we had 2 wins, 2 fallers and 2 nowheres. So it wasn't really that close on the six-fold. Okay, today, coming up right now, today, tomorrow, to evening, it's very confusing. It's been a very, very busy day. I've been out and about. What we got today is the same plan. We've got 7 races. We've got single bets across all 7 races, £39. And then we've got £11 on the accumulators, a Lucky 15 each way, an each way Trixie, a Win Trixie and a six-fold. That's what we've got. I'll talk you through it. So, Ballymore. Don't like the Ballymore at all. I really don't like that race tomorrow. So Gerhard I think is the right favourite, but not enough for me to want to put a single bet on it. So what I've done here is I've gone Journey with Me, thinking it's probably second best, but in case something goes wrong with the Sir Gerhard, we put a £1 win on it, and we're going Stage Star as the one really that I think is the most the value-ish, even though 8 to 1 is not a lot of value to play each way. So it could do decent, but 8 to 1 is the value of that race just about, I think. So I don't like anything else at a price. So I'm going £1.50 each way, Stage Star. Then in the Brown Advisory, I'm a Brave Man's Game man tomorrow. I think that should win that race. So I'm going £2 win. But I do think some of the prices are worth having a go. So a lot of bookies are going to pay 4 on that tomorrow. So we've got Fury Road 14s and 335 at 16s. Reminder, the prices are just here for reference. They're Sky Bet prices right now. All of the returns I'm calculating are from the starting price for all these races. So I'm splitting the bet Brown Advisory, Brave Man's Game to win, but trying to get a bit of place money there along the way. And then we get into big handicap. So Coral Handicap paying 8 on Sky Bet. Most bookies should pay 6 or 7, but 8 places on Sky Bet. Really worth having a look at Sky Bet for this race particularly. Going 4 against the field. I like these 4. The Shunter 11 to 1. We're going Call Me Lord, which I've talked about on my anti-post video, so I'm sticking with it for today. For this, we've got Don Levon 28s, and then Hang In There is the price at 66s, and they are 4 lots of £1 each way on those 4 in the Coral Cup. Okay, then moving on to the Champion Chase and the Cross Country. Champion Chase. I'm on Shiskin. I think it's the one. It's not a great price, but likewise, I wouldn't want to at the price give you a single bet on second or third favourite. I think Chacun Pour Soi, I'm just not convinced it's a Cheltenham horse, so I'm not going to touch that. So I'm going Nubra Negra for a place. So we've got Shishkin £3 win, Nubra Negra £1 each way. And then in the cross country, I think Tiger Roll's the horse, but I'm not going to do a single on it because I like 2 at a price, and I wasn't going to put 3 horses in this race. Sky Bet are paying 5 on the cross country. Plan of Attack 18s, and I think the real value there is 2 Air Permis. I can't speak French very well. At 33 to 1. So we're going £1 each way on those 2, noting that we think Tiger Roll's probably the one to win, but we're not betting it single for this one. So as you can see, sometimes I bet the favourite that I like and sometimes I don't. I'm trying to mix it up and ultimately trying to make a bit of profit. And if all you do put single money on the favourites, that's not going to lead to profit. Okay, last 2 races. Grand Annual. Really like this one. It's a real roller coaster, big jumps. It's a hustle and bustle and there aren't often fallers. On the anti-post videos I've done, I talked about 4 horses and 3 of them have turned up. So I'm sticking with those and I've added 1 more in there. So Sky Bet are paying 6 places for this. I've got Before Midnight, which is my favourite one, I think, really, at 14 to 1. Editeur de Gite, 10 to 1. Gumball, which I think is the value play of the race, 28s. And the one I've added in that wasn't in my anti-post video but almost made it in was Global Citizen, 40 to 1. So we're going 4 against the field in the Grand Annual. And then the Champion Bumper, I think the favourite's probably the right horse, but not at that price with that many runners. So I'm going at a couple at a price, a bit like I did in the Boodles the day before. So I'm going Joyou Makeen 28-1 and Seabank Bistro 40-1, £1 each way. Those are the singles. That's what we've got. Then we'll go into the accumulators, and I'll go through it fairly rapid. Lucky 15s is a 20 pence each way. Lucky 15 is the stake we're using for this. £6 bets. That's each way, doubles, trebles, accumulator and singles. If you are betting with Sky Bet and one horse wins, you get the double bonus. So if only one wins, you get paid twice on the single win. Okay, as usual, any questions, shove them in the comments. I'm happy to answer. 130 Stage Star 8-1, 250 Call Me Lord 22s, 410 2 Hermes 33 and 450 Gumball 28. So I'm going with some prices in the Lucky 15. That's that. And then we've got each way Trixie and the Win Trixie. I didn't plan it like this, but it just sort of turned out like that. They're the same races. So I've got a Win Trixie over 3 races and an each way Trixie, same 3 races. So the each way one, which is 25 pence each way, 210 3 under 3.5, 330 Nubra Negra, 530 Joyou Makeen, and then the Trixie Win Trixie, 50p win, is same races, 210 Brave Man's Game, 330 Shiskin, 530, that's not the 530 is it? I've written that wrong. Terrible. I'm not redoing the video. It's not the 530, it's the cross country, which is the, he says, desperately looking, 410. So that is an error. The bottom one is the 410. So Tiger Roll in the 410 is that one. Timing's wrong there. Apologise. All right. And then six-fold. What we're going to try and do with our six-folds is a 50p each way accumulator. Only get money if they all win or they all place. So we've got 130 Sir Gerhard, 210 Brave Man's Game, 250 The Shunter, 330 Shishkin, 410 is Tiger Roll, and 450 Before Midnight. They are the 6 for the six-fold. So if you were doing a place pot, this is the 6 I would put in for my place pot. If I was at, betting through the tote or I was even at the track, that's what I would do for the place pot. Okay. Thus concludes my staking plan for day 2. Please let me know what you think. As I said at the beginning of the video, it's great to know if you like it by clicking the like button. Likewise, if you hate it, click dislike, then I know. It's not nice, but at least I know. Either way, that's what I've got. My regular usual video will be on in the morning, about 10 o'clock-ish, 10:30 maybe. But thus concludes this. And if you want day 3, my staking plan, come back again tomorrow night about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and you'll have that too. Enjoy your Cheltenham. Hopefully you are already. I'm enjoying mine. I will see you on another video soon. Cheerio.